Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained phenomena video on the simulation reality. There are scientific theories suggesting that our known universe is some kind of a hologram or a simulation, and we're all living in some kind of a ridiculously complex computer program. Kind of like the holodeck on Star Trek, but much larger. Kind of like the Matrix from those movies, and those are some interesting movies. Go check them out. Keanu Reeves is awesome. I love him as an actor. He's one of my favorites. I honestly, when I watched the original Matrix, I was a little disturbed because the concept that they've got for that movie was disturbing to me. When you research paranormal stuff, and then somebody puts out a movie that says that your reality is a generated reality and you're actually stuck in it and you don't even know it, it's a little disturbing. What I mean by that is we could be living in this hologram that the aliens have created. They've already conquered us. We just don't know it. And we wouldn't know that we were living in a hologram because it's a perfect simulation, or at least a pretty good simulation. I think that was this theory was the basis for that movie, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. If I am, please put it in the comments. I'm glad to read it. But that's my opinion. The argument among physicists and other scientists regarding this theory of us living in a big hologram, a big simulation, this debate has been raging for decades. And I'm no scientist, but I do enjoy the back and forth of this debate. Rather than try and weigh in on the actual debate, which I am not qualified to do, I'm going to talk about some of the events in our world which have been reported, which support such a theory. Glitches in the Matrix, they call them. People have been posting videos online for years of these weird glitches. Some of these include helicopters and airplanes frozen in mid-flight long enough for people to get video of it. Birds frozen in mid-flight long enough for people to get video of it. Animals like dogs, deer, etc. frozen in mid-step. And, the animals are frozen, but the wind is blowing the trees in front and behind them. That kind of thing. It's not like it's a paused video. The animal is stopped and the world around them keeps going. Same with these airplanes and same with the birds. People will freeze up in mid-conversation long enough for somebody to get a video of it. Smoke frozen as it leaves a chimney. I saw a video about that. Fog frozen in place and not moving. You know how fog kind of blows along with the wind? The wind is going, you can see the trees moving, but the fog is stationary. That kind of thing. People have seen grid patterns in the sky. The sky where the clouds and the pattern of the sky changes to like hexagrams or squares, and people get long enough for people to get video of it. In China, they took lots of pictures and videos of a city floating in the sky. I did video on that, by the way. One person posted a video of an automobile frozen on a bridge for over 20 seconds while birds flew by and a deer ran through the video. And then when it was done, the car took off again at full speed. It didn't slow down and then speed up. It was like, it stopped, was frozen there, and then took off again. It was crazy. Then you have your dimensional anomalies. I've done videos about weird historical events that cannot be explained. Time slips, portals, dimensional travelers, parallel dimensions. Go check those out. Some of my favorites are where the person shows up and he's got credentials from a country that doesn't exist. That kind of thing. Dimensional anomalies. Then you have your cryptids and UFOs and aliens. Many people feel that Bigfoot and other cryptids may very well be dimensional travelers. I'm becoming tongue-tied. Or either on purpose or accidentally moving through portals. Many people feel that aliens and UFOs may be extra-dimensional. If that's the case, could they be part of the simulation? We don't know. Could they be running the simulation? We don't know, like in the Matrix. Lots of unexplained disappearances where, and many people simply disappear with no explanations. They get in their car and drive off. Nobody sees them. They go for a walk. They disappear. Nobody ever sees them again. You know, that kind of thing. I did videos on a lot of this stuff. I did a video a while back on a guy who was walking. The family and friends are all standing there. This guy's walking across a field towards them, and he just disappears right in front of them. Later on, people heard his voice. It's crazy. Stuff like that makes you wonder about the simulation thing, you know? Recently, a series of videos were posted on the internet. Many people think they were a hoax, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. According to the videos, a man woke up in the future. There are no people left on Earth because of some cataclysmic event that happened. But the buildings and cars are all still there. Everything works fine. The air is fine. For whatever reason, this guy just woke up in the future and everybody's gone. It's a world devoid of human life. This guy's walking through deserted world, his deserted world. He's visiting hospitals and airports and police stations, fire stations, etc., and they're all deserted. There's not a person in sight anywhere. Now, if this is a hoax, it is a hell of a hoax. This guy drove on the highway and went through a neighboring town. Not one person was seen in that video. The town is a well-known town in I want to say it's in England or it's in Europe somewhere. It's a well-known town. I didn't recognize the language, so bear with me. But it's a well-known town and it's quite busy. And when he drove through there was nobody there. And I mean nobody. If it was a hoax, everyone in that other town would have to be in on it. He drove through the town with video going and there was not a person anywhere. Again, I don't know if this is a valid theory or not, but if one-tenth of these videos are real, then there is some kind of strangeness going on. I'm at a loss to explain it. The only thing I can think of is if we are in some kind of a simulation, whoever's running it didn't get it exactly perfect. That's all I'm saying. Do your own research. Try to find some of these videos I'm talking about online. If you got some more comments or some ideas or some sort of explanation, put it down. I'm sure, people would love to read it. I know I would. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.